Early in the morning.
What's going on, the people? It's your boy Camp Topical Juice, and I wasn't going to do this video tonight. I was actually going to do it tomorrow, but I thought, you know what, why not, man? I'm still awake. Let me just get this video out. So Jake Paul fought Tommy Fury tonight, and it truly was a shameless fight, I'm not going to lie to you, but the better man won, and he won me some money as well, so thank you. Thank you, Tommy Fury. Now please, Tommy, get in the ring with me, bro. I would love to get in the ring with Tommy Fury, bro. Give me a 12-week camp and I back myself wholeheartedly, genuinely. But it's what it is. I need to get on these YouTube undercards. I need to get on these SE Dons cards and all that. I need to reach out to them still. Anyway, this is a quick video for y'all, just in case you're still awake, because Love Island was so boring. I need to give you another video. So like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me. Please press that subscribe button for me. Merchandise in the description below. Support your boy. You know the vibes. Now, as I said, immediate thoughts. The better man certainly won. Jake Paul is not impressive at all, and I think they're both washed. Jake Paul has no head movement, no real foot movement. He's so predictable, it was actually alarming, because you could tell he was desperate to throw the overhand right. He was desperate to throw the overhand right. And I said early on, I said, fam, Tommy, throw the uppercut. The uppercut is there for you, Tommy. Start throwing the uppercut. And eventually, about 5 rounds later, he starts throwing the uppercut finally. And what happened? It started to land. But Jake Paul was not impressive. He was too desperate for the knockout. Now, we know that overhand right has dropped Nate Robinson, a basketball player, a retired basketball player, the failed, washed-up wrestler, what's his name? The white guy, I can't remember his name. Ben Askren, wrestler. And then the Black Donnie afterwards, the UFC fighter. The right hand, his overhand right, that's what he likes to throw. It was so predictable. Every single time he would lean it, loopy right hand, and you could see it coming from a mile away. It was so telegraphed. I thought Jake Paul was going to come harder than that. Jake Paul had the most success here when he mixed it up with combinations to the body and to the head. I think he would go right hand. I think he might have gone right to the body and jumped up with the left. That's when he was catching Tommy. He had a couple good moments where he was spearing the jab in. He landed the cleaner shots in terms of like the better shots. I think more highlight reel shots, probably. But it was pretty close. I'm not gonna lie to you. The fight was pretty close. I think Tommy definitely won. Now, before I talk about Tommy, the ref, what is this ref doing? The ref is a joke, man. The ref is a pure joke, man. Taking points for. I mean, I understand taking points a little bit for the banging of the head, but Jake wasn't doing it that much. In a fight where it's close, you can't be knocking off points for things like that. But then I suppose he tried to even it out by, I don't even know what he deducted points for Tommy. What was he even taking points off? I don't even know. Someone tell me. Talking about Tommy here, you can tell he was a better boxer. He had a longer reach, but he ain't good. The uppercut he was begging for the uppercut all night. And fam, these lot were pissing me off so much. Not one of them wanted to engage on the inside. Not one. Not once. Watch the fight back. Not once. Genuinely. What's 8 times 3? 24 minutes. In 24 entire minutes, they did not exchange on the inside once. Both of them were so guilty of clinching, smothering their work. It was so frustrating. It's because they were scared, they were nervous. They were both very, very nervous. Tommy was extremely nervous. He had all these family pressure. He had the pressure of being a boxer. Like he was very nervous, and you could tell he expended a lot of nervous energy in the build-up, especially in the ring walk and stuff. But they both smothered their work. No inside fighting. It was really frustrating to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong. Tommy was fighting a decent fight, keeping him at the end of a jab. But as soon as it got close, they were just clinch and smother. I'm like, what are you doing? Like me, I can box long because I've got good footwork, good head movement. But the thing is, my attributes and my skill set is for inside fighting. So if I had a 12-week camp and I had the fitness and endurance, my fight would be bringing it to them, whether they're smaller than me or taller than me. I have to bring it to them so I can get on the inside, because my attributes, for example, I've got a good left hook, and like, listen, people know it. So like, if I was fighting someone taller than me, it's in my best interest to double up the jab and get in on the inside, head movement, getting on the inside. Do you understand? These men wanted no parts of the fight on the inside. It was so annoying to watch. But listen, I'm going to give Tommy Fury credit, because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If he had lost that fight, he would have got absolutely crucified on social media. He's the boxer, all these things. So I'm going to give him credit for winning, even though Jake Paul was sloppy, he was predictable, he weren't all that, he just weren't that good, man. But at the end of the day, yeah, I think we should stop putting Tommy on this boxer pedestal. Just because he comes from a boxing family, that guy ain't no proper boxer, bro. Like, I'm not even saying I am. I'm just saying he ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, oh yeah, I'm some proper boxer. I'm not. He's trained more, but he's trained more than me. He's more of a reality TV star. And the level he's fought at, he's literally fought at the same level as Jake Paul. So until Tommy levels up and fights people that are actually established, he's basically the same level as Jake Paul. So I'm not going to say, oh, it's the boxer versus the YouTuber. It's basically the reality TV star versus the YouTuber, if I'm being honest. So I am going to give Tommy credit for that fact. Yeah, he should have won, but no, he's not going to be no world beater. Tommy needs to fight the KSIs of the world. Like, not because KSI is good. Like, I would love to fight KSI. I believe KSI gets finished by me, someone like me. Tommy shouldn't take boxing professionally, like serious. He should just fight. He should do the YouTube circuit and just dominate all those YouTubers, because then he can make big money, he can get big exposure, he can be like a reality TV boxer, because he ain't got what it takes to be a proper boxer and win at the cruiserweight level. He ain't gonna beat real cruiserweights. Like, he's got no chance. But I'm gonna give Tommy credit, but bro, the guy got knocked down by a jab. Tommy claimed he slipped. That wasn't no slip. He was off balance, yes. It was a flash knockdown, yes. But he got jabbed and fell over. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's crazy. And then the celebration, I mean, don't get me wrong, I get you're happy, but the celebration was even shameless in itself. Like, man's beating his chest like he won a world title. Now, I sound like a hater, but I'm really not still. I'm not a hater. It's just, the whole thing was shameless. I didn't even know what was better. That shitty Love Island episode that I watched, or that fight, I don't know what was better, genuinely. But, listen, they need to run it back. I want to see a rematch, because I think both men will go harder in the rematch, because Tommy will be way less nervous, and I think Jake Paul will be humbled from the loss, and he will train harder. Do you understand? So, listen, there's a few more points I can probably make, but I thought ultimately Tommy started well. I think Tommy took him to school for the first 3 rounds, if I'm being honest. I think he was using his jab well, he was moving well, he was jabbing and moving. I think, but then again, Jake was just so sloppy. He was just so sloppy. You could see the punches coming from a mile away. When Jake started throwing combos, that's when Tommy felt flustered. But then again, as soon as combos started flowing, they both would just clinch. It was really frustrating to watch, man, I'm not gonna lie. But listen, he got his little payday. Jake Paul's been humbled, and it is what it is, man. Tommy needs to go back to raise his kid now, you know what I'm saying? He needs to go back to Money May, start raising his shit. Anyway, guys, one day your boy Topical Juice will definitely be on one of these cards, man. Inshallah, you get me? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.